up, y'all? It's me, Erika, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erika. We are down here, honey, to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we're down here, honey. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. I am so annoyed by that. Oh, see, they cut the bushes down right here. See, good. Okay, good. It's wonder what is wrong with me. Yes. So we down here, girl. And I just watched the episode this morning and was taking notes. So as I was, girl, what we do behind the scenes to get you the videos, child, to get you the videos. So it was a pretty cool episode. Erika, she had her moment. She had her moment. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. Hold on. I don't want to hit that curb right there. All right. Yeah. What I would not do. Okay. See, that's what happens. So y'all know I have oh, let me fix this. This is cricket. Why so cricket? Okay. Is that good? Hi everybody. How y'all doing? Okay. I don't know. Something is different. Hold on, let's see. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was pretty good. I don't know what episode this is. Did you see for next episode, girl? Kathy gets mad at Kyle for getting a drink made with Kendall's tequila. Remember how she stole the label and everything like that? And Kathy has been promoting her tequila label that she's investing in. No one seems to want to listen to her, which I think is kind of messed up. But I, I don't know. Like, they showed her talking about it before. They showed her talking about it on this episode. And then on the next episode, Kyle gets a drink made with 818. And I think I heard Kathy say they have my tequila in here, but they also had Kendall's tequila in there as well. And then Kyle had a drink made with Kendall's tequila. And Kathy was pissed. Did you see how Kathy told Kyle to stop cussing? Knock it off. Act like you got some sense. Why are you cussing like that? She's mad. Kyle was real mad. She was like, I can't defend you. You're saying stuff that I can't defend. And you know what? I kind of have to give it to Kyle, because on some real shit, that's how you should be with the people that are cool with you, and they start saying stuff and you be like, dude, I'm not going to be able to defend you if you say some shit like that, cuz I'm not going to be able to come back from that, cuz that goes against my fucking morals and values and principles. You know what I'm saying? So Kyle was not happy about that. So I know that's going to come up again. She couldn't help but get into the middle of that when Erika was saying what she was saying. So Kyle and Lisa, they were up in the morning making coffee or whatever. Ooh, coffee sounds good right now. I'm not going to the Starbucks today. I'm not going. She's saying that they were saying that Diana, when you're angry, it comes out like that. And that was just her moment. And it just came out like that. The hurting turns into rage. That's what she said. Erika arrives up the stairs. She says she's not going skiing. She's going to go snowmobiling because she's had 3 knee surgeries and she don't want another one. They talking about how Kathy's slippers were so low budget and pedestrian. Why would she wear them ugly slippers? Kyle made a big deal about that. Sutton, they talk about Sutton real quick, and they were like, Sutton is cool one-on-one, but when she's in a group, um, she acts completely different. It's a 180. And I don't think that's what it is. I think what it is y'all turn on Sutton. And it's like, why do you, when y'all come together one-on-one, it's cool. But when y'all get together, y'all got an issue with Sutton. It's always Sutton. It's always Sutton. So it's like, is she changing or is she in defense mode? I mean, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So they said, unfollowing is so mean and schoolgirl, right? But that's how women fight with each other. That's how we fight, right? Men do it too. I thought it was weird on the last episode, and I wanted to make mention of it, how Kyle told Mauricio it's kind of what girls do. No, this is social media behavior. Social media behavior with the unfollowing and the liking and those types of things, whether the people, make an announcement or the people just do it, but it's always a thing going back and forth through the blogs with who followed who, and it's not gendered. That's why I was like, come on, girl, social media activity is not, the dopamine hit is for everybody. Everybody gets the dopamine hit. Everybody's behavior is weird on social media, but it's not gendered. Okay, that's why I was like, I forgot that she said that to Mauricio on the last episode. It's a little mean girl. And I thought to myself, that's rich, Kyle, coming from you, because you guys really get in a group and start the mean girl high school, middle school antics. You do. Kathy was knocked out in that bed. They said that bed was comfortable. That's all I could think about when she was knocked out like that. She said Dorit left in the middle of the night to go to the hotel with Diana, and she felt more comfortable there. I don't know. Well, she said she felt more secure there. Where was she? She was at the Aspen house. Or was she at Kyle's house? I thought they said that she wasn't staying with Kyle this time around. So she left the Aspen house to go to the hotel because it was more secure. That's where she felt safer. Sutton and Garcelle and Cherie are on their way to snowmobiling. Sutton says she feels better today than she felt last night. She says she's not here to fight with anyone or cry about anything. She's really here to have fun. She's never been snowmobiling before, and that's what she wants to do. This is going to be fun. We're going to challenge ourselves and blah, blah, blah. Then they're like, okay, so what are we going to do with Erika? Like, because Erika's going to be here. We just all got into it yesterday. Basically, Garcelle told her, bitch, we don't have to be friends. Garcelle, I love that Garcelle is like, for real. Like, we could do our little small talk, but we don't have to be friends. Which I love that in the car ride on the way there, I'm not doing small talk. Cordial is what you get. Hi, girl. Hey, how you doing? All the way there, honey. That's it. That's it. Here's our non-friend, Erika. Something is stupid. Yeah, Kathy was knocked out. They went to the hotel with Dorit. Kyle, Crystal, Dorit, and Kyle are going to go skiing, and Erika, Garcelle, and Cherie are going to go snowmobiling. I can see what you guys are saying about Cherie. She's not really given enough for me. Like this episode, I was like, I kind of forgot about her a lot of times. I didn't know where she was. I was like, okay, where is she? She has that fucking hat on. I can't see who she is. I know they're in the snow, but Cherie was not, she's not giving me what I need. Maybe she's an observer. Like I probably would be like that at first too. Cause I need to see everybody and how they move. I just need to see that first. Maybe that's what type of person Cherie is. Like I need to, before I start jumping in, because that's another thing that I don't like. Like getting familiar real fast in a friend group, an established friend group, that's a little weird to me. So I can see maybe why Cherie is not translating, if that's the reason why she's like hanging back. Because I was like, where is she? Like, girl, where are you? Like a lot of the times I didn't even type her name because I was like, okay, she's just there. So Diana was trying to be civilized. She said something that she can't take back. Sometimes it just comes out. Erika and them were quiet in the car all the way there. Sutton, she goes and talks to the goats. I would have been talking to the goats too. Okay. The goats whisper to me and tell me that I'm going to be okay. She missed all, she said, kind of like Jesus. Girl, shut up. She said Sutton missed all the instructions to the snowmobile. Cherie and Garcelle's little moment on the snowmobile was cute because Garcelle is scary J. Blige, okay? And she don't want to go fast and it's slow and go slow. And then Cherie kept looking back like that. And she was like, girl, stop looking back. And then at one point she was like, no hands. And it reminded me of the time that my aunt got on the back of a jet ski with me and had the nerve to say, don't go fast. Girl, what? I know. She thought she was cute. She had on her little white shorts and her little slides and her little straw hat. She thought she was cute, honey. My aunt, honey. She was like, okay. In her little her little slide, she got on the back of that jet ski, baby. I took off. Why would you get on a jet ski with a hat on? Trying to be cute. Girl, you better hold on. That was cute. That was fun. Anyway, so they said we want to stop and get some hot drinks. They're asking for hot tequila, hot wine. The man said, I cannot give you guys alcohol. You are driving motor vehicles. Duh. Girl, what are y'all doing? So they're sitting down with Erika and they were like, okay, that was fun. That was good. And, they were like, oh, last night was rough, girl. It was rough. It was tough. Something just got into Diana. This is Erika, sticking up for Diana. Something just got into her. And it just seems like a lot of the times your apologies are not real or sincere. That's what they said. That's what she said in the other thing. And then Sutton said, well, I really don't care if she likes it or she likes me or not. I don't really never have to talk to her again. Now, Sutton, we're gonna see, because at dinner they didn't really engage. We didn't see them engage. There wasn't any footage of them engaging, so we didn't see them at the dinner. She said she don't care if she likes me or not. Don't ask me to apologize again. I'm not apologizing to her again. And please don't, Sutton, please don't. I know Sutton is like Sutton is teetering on, like I was telling Charles last night. Sutton is a society girl, right? And as society girls, you have to maintain a certain decorum. You could be the quirky, weirdo, victimized, wounded little dove, but to be aggressive and the way that Erika is, girl, society. That's why everybody was calling they lawyers last season, because look how you acting, girl, and I can't be around that. So I think a lot of what Sutton does is acting, but it's acting to maintain a social image, right? And it's important because women, we do attack each other based on our social image. That's how you do. You tarnish her reputation in society, right? And Sutton doesn't want to be on the other end of that. She does a lot of charities and all that kind of stuff, So I could get where she's coming from. That's probably the reason why Kathy told Kyle, stop cussing. Like, you don't have to do that. Maintain your shit. Like, especially for Kyle. And we don't know how that touched Kyle. She hasn't explained it, because when they show next episode, Kyle screamed at Dorit like, fuck off, I don't care. Like, she was mad, crying, like, looked like veins in her face. Like, so something of what Erika said about not being compassionate, I don't think that, I was gonna say, I don't think you can get that mad and you're just playing a role because you want the public to see you a certain way. But Kyle was really not happy with Erika at the end of this episode. Garcelle didn't do much small talk with Erika at the table either. She was not, and I love it. Like, we don't have to, that's what Sutton needs to learn how to do. But again, I think Sutton is like, I think it's just the thing that the girls do, right? And I have to leave myself enough room to be the victim. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Instead of just being hardcore, like, bitch, I'm not talking to you. Ain't no small talk, this and that. It's like, I have to still be kind of cordial. And that's making these girls run all over you. Like, even sitting at the table, she tells Erika, they were like, okay, when we sit down for dinner, where are you going to sit? I'd rather sit next to Erika. Well, I like you. Why did you say that to her? Why did you say that to her? I like you. Well, I like you too. We just have some stuff to work out. Girl, okay. No defense. I was wrong. It's how I felt. Double talk. Oh, that's what Erika was saying at the table when she gets in trouble online and with the people. And she's like, I just have to take accountability for it. And Garcelle was looking at her like, girl, stop playing with me, girl. Cut it out. What happened? Where are the rest of my notes? Oh, okay, they're down here. Okay, I'm like, what? All right, so Crystal and Garcelle, they're getting ready for dinner. She says, how was everything with, at snowmobiling with Kyle? I mean, with Erika. She was like, oh, it was good because it was done yesterday. I know that's right. Bitch, I was done yesterday. It's nothing. I'm going to be cordial with her, but bitch, we're not going to be friends. You've done too much. Too much for my taste. Crystal was like, well, that's mature. Yeah, she's like, we was done with that yesterday. And I liked what Crystal said. And I think that's why conflict stays up, is because you keep up conflict when two of you have a resolve that doesn't align. Like, you want a resolution that doesn't align with the other person's resolution, so you are going to keep having conflict. So I appreciate that she put it that way. She said conflict arises when people think want the final result to try to be the same thing. I want you to want what I want, and we just gonna keep getting conflict. We're just going to keep fighting forever. $750,000 earrings. Crystal says, I wouldn't wear them. I would give them back. Garcelle makes a good point, and I appreciate that she did say it to Erika's face. Is that I think she doesn't want to give them back because it will look like an admission of guilt and not that she's being compassionate. I can see where Garcelle is coming from, but honey, Erika straightened that shit out. Girl, feel guilty for what? Girl. And then Crystal said, I wouldn't wear them. I would give them back because it was an ill-gotten gain. So they're trying to figure out if the earrings were purchased with that money. And I'm sure it's like, how do you determine that? I guess they can figure it out, like those people that scrub through everybody's money. I guess they can figure it out. So Crystal and Garcelle are giving me, I'm judging you for not doing that. They are giving me that, especially when I'll get to it, because I was like, okay, Garcelle, Erika and Kyle, we had a nice time. We communicated well. I'll take it. That's what Erika and Kyle were talking about. All right. So they're getting ready for dinner. Everybody looks nice. Sutton has on a dress that is showing her cleavage and all this. I mean, it's more than cleavage. It's going lower down. And her breasts are out, like, out. You can see the outer parts or the inner parts. Kathy says, oh my God, everybody's looking like, oh my God, we never seen a dress like that. Kathy says, oh, you could do it because you got little girl boobs like Nikki and Paris. She said because if they were big boobs, they would be vulgar. And she was like, do I look vulgar? And she was like, I love you. It's like, fucking Kathy Hilton. I saw Kathy Hilton. Is Kathy older than Kyle? Because I was like, that was like a big sister move that Kyle Richards. Hold on. What's her name? Kathy Hilton. Oh, they said it's still not over. The moment in Aspen. Paris Hilton calls Aunt Kyle Richards so unkind. Okay, who's older? Okay, so does Kathy Hilton have the same father as Kyle? Her family comes from an Italian ancestry, while the mother's side comes from Ireland. Hilton's parents later divorced, and her mother married Kenneth Richards, who already had 3 grown children, and then had Kathy's 2 maternal half-sisters, Kim and Kyle. All right, so Kathy is older. She's 63. Kyle is 53. Kathy is a Pisces. What is Kyle? Kyle's a Capricorn. And Kim, we know Miss Kim is a Virgo. Kim Erika Richards, okay? She's a Virgo. That's why these damn reviews be so long. That's why. That's exactly why. Anyways, so Kathy is letting us know that she has Terry Mugler dresses and Alexander McQueen dresses in storage at the Waldorf, honey. Oh my gosh. She said they have storage there. She said they haven't knocked it down. There's probably her dresses and stuff are probably in there. She better go check. If not, somebody's going to check now, child. Okay. Erika's talking about her luxury bags and her earrings. Garcelle is like, girl, why are you talking about all this stuff? So then Garcelle starts to talk to her. And she was really open. She was like, it's a legal fight. And then Garcelle goes, don't you think that would help them? The $750,000, don't you think that would help them? She says, well, this is not really that type of fight. This is a property fight. Why wouldn't you say you're fighting for your life? It needs to be under the law. So here we are again, where Erika and I kept saying there's a lot of people who do it. So many people do it. They allow the law to govern their morality. They allow the law to govern how they move. If the law was in place or not in place, they're going to determine if you can find out I did it, like I did it. The law says I couldn't do it, but if you can't find out that I did it, that's on you. Where are your facts? So when you working with the law, we're not caring about the feelings or public opinion. We care about what the law says. If the public opinion says what you're doing is wrong, that doesn't matter. I'm allowing the law to govern how I move. I'm allowing the law to govern my principles. I'm allowing the law, and in a lot of the times, the way the law is written, people get away with a lot of shit because they going by what the law says, whether it's wrong or not on a moral level. Girl, if the law says it, or if there's a loophole that I can get through the law, prove it. That's the game. It literally is the game. And Erika was not wrong. She wasn't wrong. But at the same time, when you think about compassion and feeling for the victims, and to Erika's point, and she got their asses together, y'all doing this so that people can think that you're a good person. I don't have nothing. I'm not guilty. That don't have shit to do with me. I don't give a damn. Let the people, that's why I'm fighting. Because let the people prove that whatever they need to prove. I'm not about to just, because you say I should do something. I'm going to do it because you should give those $750,000 earrings back, Erika. I'm just going to go give them back, just willingly give them back. And it could come out that it didn't have anything to do with that, or it wasn't purchased with money from that. That's what Erika is saying. And you can't say anything. You really can't say. All you could do is say, on a moral level, you're out of order. But on a legal level, we need to wait and see. That's what the people are doing with that Tiffany Haddish thing. We need to wait and see what the law says, and then I will govern my response according to that. Not that I think it's wrong what you're doing, whether it was legal or illegal. It was wrong, right? And there's millions of people who govern themselves, their principles, their values by what the law says. You know how many weird men are waiting for 18-year-olds to turn 18 because the law says they are now available to you? Yeah. But if the law wasn't there, where do you think they would actually start? Exactly. Right. That's another conversation for another fucking day. But it goes to show that so many people allow that, allow the law to govern how they behave. Yeah, they do. If I'm a liar, they need to prove I'm lying. Again, that's another thing. Well, Garcelle said, well, based on what she said to me, girl, I don't even want to tell her about the episode that's coming up. She's on her own. Back at the Aspen house, they taking edibles. Now, this is a problem because I don't know what kind of edibles you take into where they, well, we don't know the time lapse between, them taking the edibles to them acting like they're kicking in, right? There is a span, and depending on the type of edible that you take, some can start an effect in 15 minutes. Some can take up to 2 hours. It just depends. It just depends. So I don't know. Like, I would love to see an authentic, you know, performance of them being on edibles, but I can't trust Lisa Rinna's acting. That she acts too much. It's too much. I can't trust it. Tequila. Kathy is trying to get the people to talk about her tequila. And she's trying to tell people that she wants to take a shot. Sutton says she drinks vodka. Kathy said no. Erika said no. Straight out. She was like, no. She's like, I'm not taking any tequila shots because the last time I did, I was cussing out Garcelle's son. At least you know, okay? Garcelle tells the girls that, Erika was really open about the earrings and that she says she's just going to go through the legal route. She's just going to take it the legal route and she's going to go through the legal process. Diana basically tells Garcelle, if you're so goddamn passionate in her interview, if you're so goddamn passionate about these people, you don't take your earrings off and you donate your earrings. Everybody can help. That's what she said. I said, oh, okay, bitch. Okay. But on some real shit, that would have been my comeback to Garcelle as Erika. If you're so concerned, why don't you donate? That's how would a girl shut up. That's because Garcelle and Crystal are coming off judgmental. And it's coming off judgmental because they're judging her on her morals. Like, girl, don't you feel bad for these people? Don't you feel bad? Like, where's your remorse? Where's your compassion? Where are the feelings? Fuck the law. And that's what Kyle was saying. After a while, okay, the law is the law, but where's the sensitivity? Like, girl, do you realize what you sound like? Now that's what's happening with them, right? You realize you sound insensitive to these people. It's not a good look, right? It's socially unacceptable to do what you're doing, whether it's legal or not. Socially, you shouldn't be out here saying that you don't care about widows and orphans and burn victims. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Garcelle says, I was just talking about how open you were, for that you wanted to take the legal route. And she said, yeah. She was like, yeah, under the law, we need to figure this out. What's acceptable under the law? But what about what's outside of the law? She's like, they sued me. Let the judge decide. She's like, and I responded. They sued me. I responded. Let the judge figure it out. And that's what we're going to do. Because I'm not going to give these earrings back just because you tell me that they could have possibly been purchased with the money from this settlement fund. We're going to go through the courts because if I give back $750,000 earrings that were not purchased with this settlement fund, I'm going to be pissed. So I could respond to public opinion, be like, oh, I feel sorry for the orphans. Or I could say, okay, y'all trying to say these earrings are yours? Prove it. And if they are, I'll give them back. That's what Erika is saying. Kyle is saying she should be like, okay, you guys, I feel sorry for the victims. Well, let the courts, decide. I think Kyle was right in saying that. They don't want her to look bad socially. That's what they were trying to avoid. That's why Dorit and Lisa were like, girl, let's get her out of here. She was like, I was trying to get her, but she wouldn't go. And I don't know if she was drunk or not. She looked a little, a little tipsy. And they were like, okay, so what's right versus what's the law, right? That's what we were just talking about. So the law takes precedent over what's right. Well, I don't give a damn if it was right or wrong. What the law says is what's going to take precedent over this decision. That's what she said. If the law says that Erika could keep those earrings, she gonna keep those earrings. If the law says Erika got to give them back, she's gonna give them back. But if she gave them back and it comes out that she didn't have to, she's gonna be pissed, right? But everybody wants her to perform for society and say, oh, I feel sorry for these people. Here's my charity to you. I'm going to give you back. I'm going to give you $750,000 that I didn't have to. That's what Erika, and I think what's going on with Erika reminds me so much of Sonia Morgan, is that she is, like Garcelle saying, used to talking about her riches and that life that she had, but that life was possibly funded by money that could have went to other people, that should have gone to other people, they were entitled to. They were awarded that. The law said that they could have that money. And your husband's law firm took that money, and your lifestyle was funded with that money. So it's possible that those earrings were purchased with that money. But Erika's saying, bitch, I'm not going to give these motherfuckers back until y'all say that I have to. Charity for who? What she say? What that bitch say? What did that bitch say? I'm a wife left in ruins. I said, oh no, bitch. That would just be a title of the episode. A wife left in ruins. Girl. So what about making people whole? Erika was like, that's for the court of law to do. That is why the court of law is in place, to make people whole, whether it's monetarily, whether it's a judgment of like somebody sending off to jail. That's the purpose of the court. So let the court and the law decide. Y'all want to do public opinion? I'm not doing that with $750,000 earrings. And I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't give a damn what y'all say about me. So she said, what did Erika say? Wait, let me go back to that. She said, y'all amateurs. What she say? If you're an amateur at law, you need to shut the fuck up. She was pissed. Where did she say it? Where did it go? You need to get the fuck up out of here. The law is what matters. Let the legal process play out. I said she's right. She is right. But again, we just explained it's like morality versus law. And it's like, but if you're a person who doesn't give a damn what the public has to say, then you're like, I'll let the courts decide whether I need to give these damn earrings back. Girl, Erika's a mess. Just because someone said you did something, I'm just supposed to give these earrings back. You're gonna just admit guilt when just nothing. I'm just gonna admit I'm guilty of something I didn't do. No, I'm not doing that. You believe it just because somebody said so? She goes, and then Crystal goes, I believe it because of what I feel. I believe it. So Erika goes, she goes, let's get real, Erika. She goes, yeah, let's get real. She was like, I care. She was like, well, where are your facts? Where are your facts that these happen? She goes, dead bodies. I said, bitch, girl, cause it was so ridiculous. Like, girl, are you really arguing with me? There's people. And then even Kyle was like, wait, I thought it was already like everybody knew that that's where the money was coming from. Like, that's how your lifestyle was funded. Like, I thought everybody knew that he took the money. Like, where did the money go? Come on, Erika. It's just, it gets ridiculous. She was like, how have you proven that? This is a civil lawsuit, so there's not a matter of guilt or innocence. That's what she wanted to make clear. She was like, it's not a guilty or innocent thing. This is just a civil lawsuit. There's no criminal liability. Erika said, I wasn't married to a lawyer for this long for anything. I'm going to let the courts decide because I've seen how you can go through the law and get through the law. Girl, they done figured out a way. We're going to see. An update about those earrings come back? Y'all let me know. Potential victims. When she said potential victims, that's when everybody perked up like, what do you mean potential victims? These people were victims, not potential victims. Refusing to give anything just because they said something doesn't make it true. Kyle was like, that's not. Kyle was like, absolutely not. She was like, Erika, that's not good what she said. That's what she said to the other girls because they're sitting over there on the couch. She was like, I don't give a fuck about anyone else but me. Everybody was like, oh. Listen, because Sutton has said it too. When they were sitting in whose house? Run's house. When they were sitting down and they were questioning who called the lawyers on Erika, who called their own lawyers or got legal advice about what was going on with Erika, Sutton said, I care about me, right? Now, Sutton was saying, I care about me in relation to living people and not the victims of, this tragedy and their children and their spouses. And she's not in comparison to that. So that's why it seems like, oh my God. But what Erika said is I only care about myself in this. I don't have nobody. You bitches on some real shit. You bitches called your lawyers to try to figure out where you stood with me. So y'all feel uncomfortable around me. A lot of people backed up from me because of this, understandable. So I don't care about nobody but myself in this. And I'm going to fight for these motherfucking earrings because y'all, I'm not going to give them away if I don't have to. Because I'm going to hold on to whatever I can hold on to. And we're going to have to let the courts figure it out. Girl, they did not like when she said that. I only care about myself. I don't give a fuck about anybody else but me. Not just, and then they were like, it's not about the law. This is Kyle. It's not about the law. I thought it was given that it was taken from Girardi Keese. She's like, it's in litigation. She's like, okay, well, let's have just a little bit of sensitivity towards the people. She says, I'm only concerned about me. Everybody's like, okay. She's in defense mode. Take a deep breath, girl, because you saying things that we can't come back from. This is Lisa Rinna. You saying things you can't come back from, girl. You got the cameras here. Relax. That's when they had made a plan to get that bitch out of there, right? She's reactive. She's saying anything, but it's getting hard to defend, right? She said, stop critiquing me for being in defense of myself. And like, she has a point. She does have a point. Like, she's making really good points. Like, I'm in this by myself. Y'all not helping me. So I'm going to let the courts do what they do. Because I'm not about to give back something that I don't have to give back just because, so I can look charitable to people. Because I'm a victim too. Kyle was like, girl, I'm trying to get it to where, you're the victim. Then she goes, I'm not a victim. Girl, that's not we're trying to make it seem like you're the wife in ruins. You're the victim here. But what you're saying, girl, we're trying to cut you off from saying these things. You need to play the victim, not you being mad at other victims. If you're going to be a victim, you need to be right along with these people. Right? Like, don't position yourself as it's going through litigation and stuff like that. Girl, we can't come back from that. She said, they're not my victims. They're not my victims. And then they were like, people fucking died. She was like, people fucking died. And then Kathy told Kyle to stop cussing. And Sutton was like in her phone and she looked over at Kathy like, girl, what? What? She was like, Kathy. She was like, no, cut it out. Like, girl, you don't even have to get beside yourself. So I'm trying to figure out what triggered Kyle, because she didn't really talk about it in the interview. Maybe we'll talk about it in the reunion, because it's like, well, I guess we'll find out next episode, because next episode she had all the veins were everywhere. She said, knock it off. She said, you're not showing compassion. Why should I, for people digging? Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm trying to help you be the right victim. Y'all hear these white ladies talking, right? I'm trying to hear you. I'm trying to get you to be the right victim. She was like, I'm not a victim. I'm a wife in ruins. That's a victim, Erika. And the way you coming off, you don't sound like you care. But at the same time, when you think about a person, like she's in survival mode, right? Like my lifestyle has been completely ripped from under me. Yeah, kind of, I don't know. We don't know. Does she kind of know where the money was coming from? Is she like, well, I walked into this wealthy shit. That's one of the reasons why I married this motherfucker. I didn't know that part of the money was coming from, people's settlement funds. I didn't know that. I'm living my life like it's golden. And y'all want me to give back like one of the last things that I have, $750,000? And my lifestyle has completely changed. Y'all got me living over here in Hancock Park, baby. In this house. Yes, cute. This bungalow is cute, but girl, not compared to what I was living. You know what I'm saying? Now, like Crystal said, it's an ill-gotten gain. Let the courts decide if it was ill-gotten. And if the courts say it was ill-gotten, I'll give them back. But y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all, what she say? What she say? You no fact issuing fucks. Let it play out in court. Get her out of here. Let's leave. That's what Lisa and Dorit were saying. I'm a wife left in ruins. She called them dumb fucks as she walked out the door. They were looking, and Sutton was like, I thought we was going to play shuffleboard. Garcelle was like, girl, that is not happening tonight. And that was the end of the episode, y'all. So next week we're going to see what Kyle is fussing about. I really want to know what triggered her, because when the first time she responded was when Erika said potential victims. And then Kyle was like, oh, she shouldn't have said that. The way they cut it, that's when, I don't know. And that's the one thing that I cannot stand about these goddamn reality shows, is because when Kyle said, oh, she shouldn't have said that, unless I hear an overlap of the conversation, I don't believe that that's a response to what the previous frame said. I can't trust these fucking producers and editors. You know what I'm saying? But that's when they showed her kind of like perking up and chiming in after she said something about potential victims. And then she said, they're not my victims, girl. When she said they're not my victims, Kyle was like, girl, what? Like, She was like, don't say that. Don't say, because I can't, you're not going to be able, for me, you're not going to be able to come back from that. Please don't say that. Do not say that. And she was like, what? They're not my victims. Y'all want me to give some stuff over to some people just because they said it's theirs? Hell no. I'm not doing that. Let it go through the courts, and that's why I'm fighting it. They need to prove it, and if I'm a liar, let them prove it. I said, okay, Erika. Next week, we see Kyle. Kathy's gonna get mad at Kyle too for not drinking the what was the name of her tequila? I don't remember. We'll see. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Let me know what you think about the episode. Oh, that's what I wanted to point out with Garcelle. I forgot. Let me just say it real quick, because I put it down here. Wait a minute. Oh, Garcelle says, well, I would have done that, right? So when you say that, you're completely judging the person, in my opinion, because you're saying, I would have done that, and what you're doing is wrong, but I would have done what was right. Right? So that's the judgment. And I was like, okay, Garcelle. Garcelle has a problem with Erika. I think just her character. I can't wait to the reunion, because there's a lot of things about her, and I think Garcelle is just like, okay, I'm good. Like, and then at one point, Garcelle was like, okay. Erika was talking that shit. She was like, okay, I'm done. I'm through with it. There's no coming back from the things that you said, and your friends was trying to get you the fuck up out of there. I can't believe I talked for an hour. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.